was a kid and still too young for certain YouTubers, I remember watching Smosh and PewDiePie's video about Flappy Bird. Admittedly, yes, I was kind of too young to be watching either of them. That's besides the point. I had the game myself, and I do remember deleting it and regretting it because I remember they got, rid of it. And I was like, oh man, I'm never gonna get it again. And then I remember playing MLG Flappy Bird and Flappy Crush. Those games are bangers. But now, years later, can't believe I'm even saying years later because the game came out in 2013, but he's gonna come back.
He's back. He's back!
Breaking news! Flappy Bird is back! The beloved phone game is making a return in 2025 after being gone for 10 years after the trademark was wrestled from original creator Dong Win. I feel bad for whoever spent $1,000 to play Flappy Bird!
For those of you who don't remember what happened to Flappy Bird, it got taken off the App Store. The creator had like a whole Oppenheimer moment. He's like, I've created a monster. I mean, to be fair, everyone was addicted to Flappy Bird. So like, feel bad for the guy. But the game's going to be relaunching on Android and iOS next year by the Flappy Bird Foundation Group. I did not know that existed, but apparently they acquired their game's rights and trademark. This game is going to have some new characters and game modes, so it's not really going to be the same Flappy Bird game, because he looks significantly different. But I don't really mind. But anyways, this new iteration features new characters and game modes, and will also be playable on web browsers, which is funny, because when I go to Flappy Bird, the game came up, like, to play. It's really hard to play on the web browser, but whatever. Keck, the developer behind Pew Pew vs. Cactus, which allegedly inspired Flappy Bird to begin with, is also involved in this new version of Flappy Bird. So, today is a milestone, not just in gaming, but for me personally, Keck told IGN. It's incredible to work alongside such a dedicated team of fans and creators who are truly passionate about changing the industry narrative and together bringing the original Flappy Bird back to life. The original game took off in popularity after its Android release in early 2014, but after about 2 weeks, the original creator pulled it entirely out because of some intense criticism over its addictive nature. And it's had a lot of clones, like I mentioned before, Flappy Crush and MLG Flappy Bird. It was one of the App Store's most cloned games, with reportedly over 60 per day, like Flappy Dunk and other stuff like that. It also spurred Ponicle to launch its own official mobile version of Vampire Survivors before clones, some of which used its own assets, to take its players. It had a short life, but there was genuine affection for the original Flappy Bird. Beyond the clones, it was one of Google's most searched topics in 2014 and preserved through various unofficial modified versions in Android OSs and parody versions, including ones in Sesame Street and Deep Rock Galactic. That's pretty wild. But let me know what you guys think about Flappy Bird coming back. Today is the anniversary of Wacky Races, but I'm too tired to do another video right now. I will only do one video, and that's literally it. It's this video. Tomorrow, it's Analog Horror. Sorry, I had to burp. And, yeah, that's it.